What would you do for a hamburger? No. I think today I'm gonna have some venison. I pulled some venison out of my freezer and I'm gonna eat. This says backstrap. Boom. From the year 2022. It should be good. It's vacuum sealed and done well, but it still has that silver skin on it and everything. Butchered it myself. Yesterday and today, I've been very hungry. And today I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a pound of meat to work and eat it at lunchtime. And I did, and I was still hungry. I find that I've just got to this point that I'm hungry constantly. Boom, there it is. I should probably cut this silver skin off. That's why my dog's here. Could sense it. Yeah, the dog's gonna be happy. Hey, I'm gonna feed you in your bowl. Yeah, I've been super hungry and you know, I'm on the lion diet, right? I can eat till I'm comfortably full, and that's that. That's the advice that Dr. Ken Berry gives. Eat until you're comfortably stuffed, and then quit, right? That's all you gotta do. Well, I've heard Dr. Ken Berry talking about that, and he's saying, admittedly, a lot of that advice where he says eat till you're comfortably stuffed is just an easy way of looking at stuff. And he's not trying to hinder people that struggle with food addiction or eating processed foods, too many carbohydrates that are like really struggling with stuff. He's not trying to burden people with a lot of nuance or, you know, or get in the weeds on a lot of things. It's always eat till you're comfortably stuffed and then quit and eat these certain foods. Awesome. People can do that. I can do that. I've done it. I've done it for a long time. But I would say that it's not a one size fits all. If your goals change over time or your needs change, you might have to change what you're doing and really pay attention to what you're actually consuming. It might be fun for you. It might be fun to journal what you're eating. Other people don't want to think about it at all. I'm the kind of person that's like, I hate having to, I just want to go back to when I was young and could eat whatever I want whenever I wanted it. Well, I couldn't because I had no money. I was eating burritos from the local gas station down the street, but not the burritos in the glass case, the ones that they packaged up from the day before and had down here on discount. Yeah, that sucked. But there's no one size fits all food consumption plan. Everyone is different sizes, shapes, genetics. I look at some people online, I'm like, they're eating absolutely nothing. That's like no food. And then I realize, well, they're half my size. That makes a big difference. So whatever it is that you need to do, if you need like an easy plan, eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs until you're comfortably stuffed, and then stop eating. And then when you're hungry again, eat some beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. But then I was watching Larry talk about the dreaded wall of death, Larry from Carnivore Quest, saying something that him and his wife, Cassie, realized when they were early on their diet. It was like, oh, we can't eat any more beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. We don't want food. And he said he saw some Wonder Bread up on top of the refrigerator and said, I could eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich then. So what is it? So are you hungry or not hungry? You just bored of the food, or are you craving carbohydrates and sugar? A lot of times it's a craving for what you think you can't have, and humans are notorious for that. So what do? You eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs till you're comfortably stuffed, and that's that. And if you're not hungry, don't eat. Drink some water, go for a walk, do something else. Eventually you're gonna get hungry again. And then I saw someone else recently posting about how someone told them they needed to get 170 grams worth of protein, but they had gastric bypass, I believe. And it's like, okay, well, that's gonna be difficult. To get the building blocks of protein you need for your body to help heal itself, you know, the protein, the fat, off the carbohydrates, off the sugars, at least ramped way down, to get your body to heal. you're gonna need those building blocks, and you're gonna need them for a long time to heal your body. So what do? You're gonna have to find a way now to eat probably a lot of smaller meals to get there. It's like 170 grams of protein, that's a lot. I'm like, for me, I'm doing 250-ish grams of protein every day, and that's 2 pounds of beef. Some days 2 pounds of beef seems crazy, especially if I try to eat it with one sitting. But if I eat 8 ounces here at breakfast, 8 ounces at lunch, 16 ounces at dinner, I'm like, I am so hungry constantly. That's what it feels like. So I should just do what I did on Saturday. What am I doing over here? I should do what I was doing on Saturday and just let myself eat enough, you know, ruminant meat, beef, lamb, venison, that I want on that day until I'm comfortably stuffed and not worry about it. But I'm really trying to do a cut, try to lose some weight. I've lost weight the other way, just doing it the other way, but I'm trying it this way. It might fail, it might not work, but I just, from the experience I've had, right now is the time for me to like really focus on what I'm putting in my mouth, how much I'm putting in my mouth, and why and stuff. And I don't know, I've been around long enough in the carnivore community just to like, sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, butter, this, that, but then it's like people are just like taking scoops of butter and just eating the butter because they need to get the fat. Like, well, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Or are you just eating it? Because like, I don't know. Everyone has their own journey and a different way of going at it. Let me show you these. I got venison back straps. I wonder how much this weighs because I didn't weigh it. I'm hoping I can eat both these. I've already ate a pound of food today, so this is gonna be a little bit. Actually, this is 19.54 ounces. And so that's a little bit over my macros for the day. But is it because I weigh my hamburger before I cook it? What if I weigh my hamburger after I cook it? Is that what I'm supposed to go by? It's not an exact science, folks. It's not an exact science. If you're hungry, eat some food. If you're not hungry, get a hobby. Salt this bad boy up. This looks so good and lean. Yeah, wonder how this, where's my rack? How well this will fill me up. I did buy another leg of lamb, and then I pulled a couple venison sirloins out of my freezer. I'm trying to use up my freezer meat, but I think I'm gonna grind up some venison and some lamb. Maybe I'll see what I have. Oh, I have some beef fat, and just grind that up because having these patties is really convenient during the week, and it tastes good, so that's good. All right, my pan is smoking something fierce. Beef tallow, you can do it. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm watching while this is cooking. I'm gonna talk about this pan because someone saw it on a video and I haven't got to respond to a lot of comments. This is my wife's pan, and I used it the other day to cook hamburger. It's like one of these ceramic covered things, and they're like, you need to get stainless steel ASAP because this is not good. There's like chemicals and, you know, it can hurt you, all the stuff. Well, my wife is allergic to stainless steel. We found, like, she's allergic to nickel, and nickel can leach out of stainless steel. So that's not good. And then cast iron is a no-go for her also. So she got that pan. And my rule is like, never use anything hard on it and scrape on it because that's not good. But the pan I'm using right now is a stainless steel pan, but it's actually titanium, like, over the top of it. It's a very expensive pan. I spent way too much money on it trying to be cool. It always, when we talk about pans, like being on YouTube for years and talk about the carnivore diet, I've had a lot of people like say, you gotta do this. You know, there's a long list of things that are harmful for us and our bodies. And I don't think we should be ignorant of them. It's not bliss, it's dangerous. But there comes a point, it's like, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to do or not do all the stuff or avoid all the stuff that it's not gonna negative affect me. And I'm trying just not to get in the weeds about it. So like I use that pan, don't scrape it. Probably not a big deal, like plastic cutting board. probably has microplastics that's probably killing me. My drinking water is probably killing me. I should probably get that. Like, I probably use Dawn soap. There's probably something about this that's killing me. Like, it's everywhere. And if you really, it gets really exhausting for me. I feel like I can't do all the things. Then I immediately start thinking, I'm not gonna live forever anyway. Oh yeah, that's very crusty. Maybe too crusty. I don't need to live forever because I know I'm not going to. No matter what I do, I'm gonna die eventually. Now, I want to die when God wants me to die. And technically, no one dies apart from God's will. And that's one of those things that's comforting and agitating. I would say if it's eating until you're comfortably stopped, instead of tracking your food, or if it's tracking your food, or if it's using specific pans, what I think we should do is kind of hold all of it loosely. Be serious about what we're doing and what we're pursuing. Hold it loosely and don't get too caught up in the minute details, and go on the journey and enjoy it. What are you learning? How is it benefiting you? When you do this, does it burn, telling you should stop? Or when I eat this, does it give you indigestion? Or out the other end, adgestion. Look at it like a discovery, like an adventure. And I would say if you do that and you're able to hold loosely, God will put people in your life that need the advice that you have learned, and you can give it to them. Now they may or may not take it. We're all on our own journey. We like to learn the hard way. We're also, when it comes to food, I've said it 1,000 times, everyone eats food, so everyone thinks they're an expert on food. Rant incoming. I know someone that just had a stroke, a mild stroke. They're going through physical therapy because of it. And now, every time I see them, and I see them a lot, because I work with them, and if you watch this, I'm talking about you, they come to work with energy drinks. It says sugar-free. It's not sugar-free. Like, it still causes an insulin response. Boxes of cookies, ho-hos, donuts, and it's like I start like getting uppity and like saying stuff about it, and like then I try to like pull back and try to like be a lighthouse and not a foghorn, and then it's like I can't help it and I just dagger. What are you doing? This is you can't just have a stroke, complain about all these things, need all this help, and then like do absolutely nothing for your own health. I think that might be close. I'm looking for medium rare, medium rare. See, that drives me crazy. See, there's stuff that drives me crazy too. Sometimes watching someone use a pan that's not approved drives people crazy. And there's things that drive me crazy, but what am I supposed to do? Slap the freaking cookies out of his hand? Should I slap the cookies out of his hand? I want to. You do not need that. You are killing yourself. Or if you lead by example, keep the right to speak truth into their life at the right times. Pray that it's received. Yeah, it's tough. It's exhausting. All right, I'm gonna let this rest. I'll tell you how it tastes. Okay. Guess I'll play a song while I'm waiting for my meat to rest. Whenever I hit record, I immediately mess up. Baby, I think about you, think about home. Venison, when I think about you. Baby, venison, when I think about you. Think about you, I think about fun. Venison, when I think about you. I feel like eating meat. Not doing that. Nothing in that nonsense. I'm home alone. All right, I'm gonna cut into the one that's smaller, but too much of a crust on it. Can't even cut through it. No, need some salt. Okay, well, to end this video, I'm not gonna have you just sit here watching me eat food, but it tastes good, but I can already tell that it's so lean. It's gonna be, it's nice and tender, but it's so lean that it's gonna be a little tough to eat. That's perfectly cooked too. Focus on the meat, not me, dude. Thanks, camera. Perfect meat, high quality, not gamey at all. All right, see you in the next video. Kilby out. I feel like eating meat. Not doing that.